Hi. In our last clip, we were talking about the FFG principle and actually how to challenge an irrational thought. The FFG principle, as you recall, is made up of three separate questions. The first question is my thought based on fact? The second question is, does my thought make me feel the way that I'd like to feel? And the third question is, does my thought help me reach a goal of any type? Remember, all you need is one answer to be no. If one answer is no, it is safe to say it's an irrational thought. However, if all three are no, then the thought is super irrational. So we coin that as a very irrational thought, a super irrational thought. What we're going to do now is use a real-world example to show you how we challenge irrational thinking with the FFG principle. I am going to be that example. So let's say that my boss has given me a presentation on a Friday afternoon, and he states, I really need this done by Monday. I would like you to come in ready to go to present this to the executive board and to your colleagues, and also the VP of our company is going to be there. Well, I say that, or I think that this is a great opportunity, and I'm really excited about it. So I go home and I roll up my sleeves and I get to work and I start creating an incredible, or what I deem is going to be an incredible PowerPoint presentation. So I start working on this diligently. I put all the bells and whistles in, all the video, the animation, and the content, and I get it to be just the way I want it. I work all day Saturday, well, Friday night, all day Saturday, and all day Sunday. Now it's Monday morning, and I wake up. I was a little restless sleeping, but I wake up, and I have the jitters. I have the butterflies in my stomach, which is good anxiety. A little bit of anxiety is healthy. Remember, it's okay to feel. We just don't want to overfeel. When we become flooded with emotions, that disables us. And when we're disabled, we don't operate correctly. Our life doesn't go the way we want it to go. So it's okay. CBT, Cognitive Behavioral Therapy, states that it's okay to feel. We just don't want to be flooded with emotion. We want to feel enough to be able to function properly in life. All right, so I'm on my way to work. I get in the car, I get all my stuff together, I'm driving into the office. I'm pretty excited about this, nervous anxiety. I get there to the office, I'm going up the elevator, have all my stuff with me. I get into the conference room and I know I'm about a half hour early, which is good. I can set up the machine, make sure it's all working right, plug it all in. I put my flash drive into the computer, check the overhead. My PowerPoint comes up, everything looks great. I'm doing a few last minute things and everyone comes filing into the room. I notice that all my colleagues, the fellow executives, are coming into the room along with my boss and the VP. And it's almost time for me to present. I look at the table, at the round table, and I notice that a few of the folks in the room are kind of looking at me. And it seems that they're joking around and talking a little bit, nudging each other. And what do I automatically think? Based on what I've learned my whole life, I've jumped to a conclusion, right? Based on some of the negative things that have happened to me, this thinking has gotten very fast. So I jump to a conclusion and I automatically think, oh my Lord, they must be joking about me. They must be making fun of me. Oh my God, this is going to be terrible. They don't like me. They're going to think that this presentation is really bad. And then, the heck with getting a promotion. I might even lose my job. I mean, this is going to be a mess. So I start getting more anxious. And as you know, the more anxious I get, the more flooded I become. All right, the more disabled I am. And I'm not going to do a good job. So the minute that I feel this anxiety coming on, this heavy anxiety, where I'm shaking, I ask myself, what am I thinking? Right? What am I thinking? Well, I'm thinking that they might be making fun of me, or that they are. They are definitely making fun of me. And oh my Lord, what am I going to do? They're not going to accept this. They think it's a big joke. This is going to just be terrible. It's going to be a really bad presentation. That's what I'm thinking. Is this thought based on fact? I ask myself. Well, no, it's really not based on fact, because they could be joking around. They could be talking about the game that happened this weekend, talking about their plans for the rest of the week. It might be something to do with that. It probably has nothing to do with me at all. But you see, as human beings, we like to sum up our environment, and we oftentimes jump to conclusions. We need answers, and we need it quick. But these conclusions can oftentimes be irrational, because they are based on a lot of the negative things that have happened to us throughout life. And remember when I said a few clips ago that the more we experience things, the quicker the thinking gets. And we resort to this type of thinking. So I automatically think, oh my Lord, they must be talking about me, they're making fun of me, they're going to think this is terrible. Now, does this thinking, we know it's not based on fact, but does this thinking make me feel the way that I'd like to feel? And the answer is no, it doesn't, because it's causing anxiety, and now I'm starting to get panicky. And of course, when I get overly anxious, I'm flooded, I start to freeze. And then I could choke in the presentation, there's a good chance, and just not do a real fluid, nice job. So I've kind of created a self-fulfilling prophecy. So it doesn't make me feel the way I want. Now, if my goal is to do this presentation and to have it go off without a hitch, and to do an incredible presentation to impress my boss, and I'll get a promotion, or maybe at the least a pretty good Christmas bonus, I am not going to reach that goal if I think these negative thoughts, I feel anxious and panicky, right? And I'm just uneasy. I am not going to reach that goal. So if you look, the F for fact is no. It's not based on fact. It doesn't make me feel the way I want. That's a second no. And it doesn't help me reach a goal. That's a third no. So as you can see, 3 no's is super irrational. So stay with me. In the next clip, I'm going to show you how it can happen in another way. Thanks.